Brandon Bergian, just wanted to make a quick video here. I found myself curious about the value of the drill sergeant retinue. In case you're not familiar, what the drill sergeant does is it reduces the amount of EXP required to get to the next level, right? So you essentially gain bonus EXP. And the amount of bonus EXP you gain starts at 20%. And then for every subsequent level, it goes down by 2% until when you hit level 11, the drill sergeant stops having any effect. Now, even as I'm looking at this, I'm wondering if I actually did this correctly. See, because it's not that the drill sergeant reduces the EXP to get there, but rather you get a percent-based boost to EXP. So hold on, let's run a formula real quick. So 200 EXP is required to get to level 2. Let me turn this down just a smidge. There we go. If 200 EXP is required to get to level 2, equals 1.2x. So x equals 200 divided by 1.2, which is what? Oh, it's actually 166. Damn. Okay. Okay, I need to fix this spreadsheet real quick. One sec. I know this is why you guys watch this channel, right? Is to see me literally do Excel spreadsheets. Okay, so what we do is we take this value and then we divide by 1 plus that cell. And that is correct. C3 over 1 plus D3. Now let's see if that actually applies. C4 over 1 plus D4. Yep, so we can actually just do this. You can just paste it all the way down there. Amount reduced. Yeah, so we need to fix this then. So the amount it reduces is the original value minus the reduced value. And what I want to also do is keep a running total of like how much EXP have we actually reduced here. Yeah, so that works. And then we can get the total reduction here. Okay, perfect. So now we're actually equipped. This looks messy as hell, bro. Hold on, let's fix the formatting. We'll make this, can I make it an integer? I don't want any, bro, how do I do like sig digs? We'll just make it money. Custom number format, whatever. Yeah, we'll make it money, we'll make it money. Okay, so it looks like the total EXP reduction that you get from the drill sergeant is about 1,000. And it normally takes about 15,000 EXP to get all the way to 11. So you're essentially paying to reduce the total amount of EXP by like 7%, question mark? Okay, all right, herp-de-dur. Now, this is where we're most interested. I think this column, I think these two columns are like really where the insight is contained. So let's check these out. Interesting. Interesting. So it looks like the value from the drill sergeant really kicks in at level 5. Yep. or rather at level 4 going to level 5. So at level 4 you start to see the value. And the interesting thing is the value, okay, I think this kind of fits what we intuitively knew, which is that the drill sergeant does give you best value kind of at the middle levels, right? Like getting to level 6 is peak drill sergeant value. Now, I do think the interesting thing as well is that I expected that the drill sergeant value would taper off a lot quicker than it appears to, right? Like even getting to level 10, you're still reducing the EXP required by 100. And what is 100 EXP? That's like a medium-sized Briggy fight, basically. So, you know, if it takes you 30 Briggy fights to get from level 9 to 10, this will cut it down to 29. Whoop-de-doo, right? All things considered, chat, I'm really not that impressed with this. I mean, so you save 1,000 EXP over the course of 15,000 EXP. Is this even correct? That can't be correct, right? Oh no, it's not. This column is wrong. Hold on. Yeah, that felt wrong. It wasn't doing it from the top. Did it get it right? Nope, it did not get it right. I guess I have to do this manually. Pain in the ass. So what this column will allow us to do is see when the drill sergeant stops being as much value. So it looks like the first couple of levels are actually not super value. Yeah, you're only reducing EXP by 33 or 46. And again, the biggest jump is going from 5 to 6. And then you get another mini peak at 8, interestingly. So in my mind, honestly, okay, so here's the takeaway, chat. The takeaway is that, in my mind, the primary value of the drill sergeant is to get your guys to Nimble faster. Getting to Nimble is an insane defensive power spike. Insane, right? So the sooner you can get to Nimble, the happier you are. So this basically confirms what I already thought, which was that the primary value of the drill sergeant is in the peasant militia origin. And it's to get, because in peasant militia, you have 16 guys instead of 12. So it takes so much longer to get to Nimble for that single reason that the drill sergeant will essentially help your guys get there by saving a total of 500 EXP out of 5,000. Which is pretty good, man. That's like 11%. That helps to mitigate the distributed, the fact that the EXP is more diffused among more guys. Anyway, let me see what you guys are saying now. I'm sure I've just been talking, and I did stream this, but just wanted to let me check in with you guys. Yeah. What's up, Grunt? Anyway, I'm not really going to continue this stream. It's intended to go onto YouTube, but so the major takeaway, drill sergeant is still only value in peasant militia, frankly. Because in the grand scheme of things, you're only getting like an 8% boost, 7% boost in EXP. And you could get that same boost in EXP just by getting the scout and the lookout and taking more fights. So I think the drill sergeant actually kind of sucks, or rather has only situational usage. So anyway, hope that helped, bros. Hope you enjoyed the spreadsheets, and see you guys next time.